I guess let's just head this direction and see if we can skirt around the frozen section. Because I want to put down that oxygen
The shuttle's plating
station.
is blue. These are the rescuers. Given that the evacuation shuttles have increased strength, the impact force must have been incredible. The rescuer spacesuits are like funerary ones, but I always wanted to learn how their flashlights work as they don't require recharging. I propose we loot the corpse for scientific purposes.
Okay, so that man died horribly. Look like there's anything else really terribly interesting in here. We do have a flashlight. Now I'm assuming if I get closer to this, it's gonna yell at me. I honestly... I gotta stop using these oxygen candles at this point. Yeah, we gotta put that station down. Let's get the flashlight done, at the very least. Because I know we needed one of those. A chest-mounted battery-powered flashlight. It does not shine for long. It constantly discharges. But if you put it in your mouth, your cheeks will turn red, which makes it an extremely useful piece of equipment. Okay, well I've got a flashlight now, for all, however good that does me. And then yeah, let's just go put this station down and hope that it works. I kind of wish this game let me build a little bit. Let's go down to that thing. That looks interesting enough. No matter what's down there, unless it, of course, is like radiation, I could probably safely put stuff down and not, like, regret my decision to do so. A lot of resources around this one.
The shuttle was flooded with paint during the crash. Even the service center wouldn't be able to clean it from the inside. It's impossible to repair it. The paint itself also has no value after freezing.
Okay, so we found the paint. I'm gonna grab you, slot 1.
If this station doesn't explode, your engineering the safe is private property, and the Global Funeral Agency is indifferent to the fact of its opening. The Breathedge Global Funeral Agency. We care about your reputation.
Okay. So refill, and I can charge this thing. Is it just a giant balloon? It's just a giant balloon hanging out there. Well, par for the course, I guess. Alright, so we've got a ton of paint here. Scan retina. Retina mismatch. Huh. Well, we might want to find some random dead mook. That might actually be it over there. Alright. We got resources out here.
It's probably the owner of the shuttle with paint. He was engaged in illegal pumping during the crash, judging by the traces of paint on his hands and a huge hose stuck to his face.
Well, a rumor has it that smugglers can open any lock with a retina scanner. No idea how they do it, but it's probably using some eyes. I should try it, since this one fell out. Ugh. Looked like this guy had a good day. Not in the slightest. Alright, let's go back up to my goofy giant oxygen balloon. Oh, good. I can use it from any location. Hello. What the? Well, we got the lead paint at the very least. I need more than that, though. Like, I need 2 things of lead paint. I only got 1. We'll probably want that to avoid radiation first. I gotta figure out which is more useful. Actually, this is not helpful. Ice is categorically rather useless for what I'm doing. It looks like I'm stuck with whatever. Okay, gotta go back to the balloon. Where is it? Crap. There it is. There we go. And maybe you have to return a couple of times. It's possible. Okay, so let's go back. Let's see what I can make. I've got lead paint, and I should be able to cobble together the rest of the materials with my surroundings. Not been to any of these. No, I think I've been to all of them. It'd be nice if I could, like, put markers and notes and checkpoints on some of these. But that's okay. But yeah, so we need something that protects against radiation, and something that protects against cold. And then obviously, like, a jetpack and just, like, an oxygen, like a bigger oxygen tank. I wonder if we actually do get a bigger oxygen tank at some point. I hope so. We should probably also sleep. Get my health back just in case I go too far. And that'll get rid of some of the food and water that I'm just carrying around. Okay, resources. Composite resources. Lead paint. Oh, I can just make it now. Paint and lead. Okay, well that's less helpful. But we can fabricate it. Alright, radiation protection. Alright, we need glass and aluminum. Crap. Alright. Well, that's out. I don't even know where to get either of those. Because we haven't found glass yet. Okay, so inventory is doing a little bit better. We have a somehow goofy amount of condoms. We do have the drill. Maybe I can actually, like, go drilling for something. I have no idea what the stand is for. There's no more storage in here. What else do we have? Yellowish water, roll of fabric. Okay, I'm just gonna go dump all of this stuff in a corner over here. Hopefully it won't, like, crash the game or anything, but, like, I straight up don't need 90% of this. I kind of wish these were more, like, collectible items and wouldn't show up in your inventory anywhere. I'm gonna hold on to the smuggler's eye just in case. Just had, like, a persistent low-level cough ever since coming back. Annoying. Alright, let's save. So we gotta find glass. I think it's probably time that we check out some of these, like, asteroid-y things. Definitely haven't checked this one out. Almost looks like there's some lead paint in here.
I understand that such an image can horrify you, but put your mind at ease. You will need to pay only half the cost of a damaged spacesuit in such a situation. The Breathedge agency is proud of its loyal attitude towards clients.
Okay. So this is some more paint. Blood clot. Extremely useless, but it froze so beautifully that it's impossible to resist adding it to your trash collection.
There are lots of great games about vampires, but it is hardly useful here.
Oh, that's his blood. No paint in there. Okay, scissors. And rubber. Oh, does time pass while I'm in my inventory? That's concerning in that case. We didn't really get what I was coming for. Ooh, this is gonna hurt a bit. Okay, it didn't hurt too much. I should probably just kind of rest for a second. Okay. And save. So, question. We've got a lot of these, like, asteroids.
A model from the advertisement of the Global Funeral Agency. She looks good even without her head, but I wouldn't recommend touching the picture, as it could be regarded as sexual harassment.
Huh. We've got a lot of things. Let's go check this out. There might be some goodies back here. Unfortunately, it's a bit of a long trip. But this
It looks like a mail delivery shuttle. Surely it was carrying a lot of useless things, most of which were stolen before loading.
Yeah, so I can just carry bodies here. Refined metal, oxygen generator, condom, scissors. So I'm probably going to reload here. It seems like this has really good, useful things. Oxygen candles, but none of the resources that I'm directly looking for. I assume... can we break the mailbox? Okay. But yeah, I'm gonna reload. I just want to see if there's anything in here. I can take a suitcase. Cosmonautics Day. Breathedge contest. Remember I wrote it for some contest at the funeral agency for Astronautics Day. Show everyone that space is cool and persuade as many friends as possible be buried here. Something like that. But yeah, it's like scissors and metal and stuff. Nothing that's actually getting us what we need. Alright, let's see. So what are we even gonna do? We still need more paint. I think I just saved. Well, let's keep saving like a crazy person. Now, it was warning me against the cold. But where do I actually have to be worried about the cold? Is it this thing? Because, like, if I can just
An automatic shell
bypass it...
temperature control system. Due to the freezing of the sensors, it works at maximum power and is able to melt the cooling gel along with the helmet.
Because it looks like it's not actually that cold out here.
The marking corresponds to the water tanks.
Drill required for that. So, I think I'm actually... Let's reload again. I'm gonna put down another oxygen, I'm gonna go see if I can make another oxygen station. Or what's required to make another one. So I just need some aluminum. Well, that's actually really easy. Yeah, let's just go find some aluminum. There's some. How's my... Nope. At this point, I'm just reloading so I don't have to walk back. Okay. Let's see. So we have more garbage, I believe, to drop off here. Where's the... There it is. Blood clot. Pile of trash. Wow, that's a big blood clot. Be hilarious if it actually melted there. Yeah, didn't I get a recipe for lead paint? I did! I did. Oh, we should probably turn some of this rubber into paint. Drop off the fabric at the very least. Let's see, resources. So let's make, some thick electrical tape. Just like 2. I don't know if we can use rubber for anything else. In retrospect, I probably shouldn't even do that. I've got a stupid amount of... tape. A lot of wire. Okay, a lot of stuff. Probably also figure out what I can use the yellowish water on. Okay, so we want to make a station, thick electrical tape, and some aluminum. Yeah, you can mine aluminum. You can mine aluminum, or you can hit one of these asteroids. I'll try both. I know where the, this asteroid was, so I'm gonna just go with this one first. Then we'll look into mining with the drill later. I'm sorry? Alright, so I guess that's not a reliable source of... That's nothing. Okay. How are we doing? We're doing okay-ish. A lot of stuff here that I'd like to check out and see if it's of any interest. Ice supplies. Ice supplies. Oh. Alright, not as useful as I was looking for. There's still some food and some other things that I can check out. But yeah, we're gonna have to check out a different asteroid. If I want to get my hands on... aluminum. Let's see. Wander, quick question about the new Spider-Man. Friends have been trying to get you to get it. Well, they're smart, because it's really good. The new Spider-Man is amazing. For anybody, if you've got a PS4, there's like... I know this is like wildly off topic, but I mean, we're just flying around in space doing whatever. Ice supply... There it is. Aluminum supply. Oh, is this just a reliable... And... Nope, it is exhaustible. I wonder if it comes back. I hope so. But there's like 3 or 4 games that are like... must-have on the PS4. Horizon Zero Dawn, God of War, Spider-Man, and like maybe Persona 5? I'm a little bit more mixed on Persona 5, because it was just a little too long for me. But I think that's just because, you know, long games make me, stress out nowadays. I feel trapped by them. I guess I would have also said, like, Monster Hunter World, but now that's, like, on every platform. But yeah, the new Spider-Man game is amazing. I have, It took some serious effort on my part not to just play Spider-Man today, to be totally honest. Okay, there's ice. We've got a lot of ice just kind of floating around here. We've got these waste tanks.
The marking corresponds to the water tanks.
The danger's not so bad yet. I'm gonna save. If it turns out that there's no reason to come down here yet, I'll come back later. I was hoping there'd be something I could interact with in this section, but it looks like it's just kind of empty.
The temperature control system proved to be extremely reliable and works even when the shuttle is destroyed completely. I wouldn't recommend disassembling and examining it.
Okay. This is probably far enough. Nope. Oh, there's console commands in this game. Or there might be. Oh, I pressed F like an idiot, didn't I? Okay, do we save? Is it worth it? I think I got too close to the ice. I probably shouldn't have put my balloon over here. Let's see if it freezes over real quick. Well, I'm right here. Yeah, I think I shouldn't have put my, I shouldn't have put my oxygen over... No? I don't think this is a good idea.
A
But we're
cemetery
doing
of rescue shuttles. The evacuation zone is very close, but the amount of debris is far from encouraging.
I hope there's a source of oxygen out here. Then again, I could probably make something... Not here, admittedly.
It is highly recommended that you not touch the glass fragments with your hands. Tiny splinters are able to pierce the thin fabric of the spacesuit and cause a slight death attack.
You are dead. Okay, so I gotta go get the grabber. If I want to do this. So we're just gonna... Well, let's see what happens when we die. You still not die. It is so grief. Alright. Comrade, you are dead. Did this freeze the game? Or, like, I don't know, but yeah, we gotta go grab, we gotta go grab...
Again.
Oh.
You are here. That means death was impossible. Tell truth. Confirm.
Okay, well, let's load back. Huh. So we're gonna wanna... Probably leave the big oxygen, balloon, like, on the midway point.
The sensors report the presence of some nearby cooling gel. Its microscopic particles can settle on the glass of the spacesuit, forming some beautiful frostwork, which can lead to visibility deterioration.
So I'm gonna go back. We're gonna go grab the grabber, because at least we have a source of glass, which will give us resistance against radiation at the very least. So we know where to get glass now, and I wonder if we can get lead paint on the other side. That would certainly make my life easier. Like, this might actually be a little bit simpler of a situation. Let's rest. Just in case we have any, like, tight corners while we're out there. Okay. Yeah, I am recording. Good. So yeah, let's get our resources. Let's get our resources back. And then let's go get that glass. I've still got the oxygen container. And then hopefully... I wonder if the better helmet or suit provide anything else. Is there anything that I wanted in here? Oh. I can use the alcohol for temperature. That's kind of helpful. Is there anything else? Oh, right, the grabber. That's what I was for. Actually, I think I still have the back scratcher. Can I make more of them? Okay, so I can make a grabber. I just need refined metal for it. So let's grab one of those just so I can grab like a whole supply of glass while we're out. Because I think we needed glass for maybe just the helmet. So we still don't know where to get paint or lead from. Okay, tools. Let's make a grabber. One more handy scrapper. Oh, I should probably drop off the Chiku Belch and probably the alcohol. At the very least, let's drop the Chiku Belch over there, and I might just dump the alcohol on the ground over in this direction. Oh, hey. I can scan Burdock. Is there anything else I can scan while I'm in here? I don't remember if there's anything that I immediately needed to. Okay, so I have a new recipe for Burdock. Or not? Okay. Oh. No, it doesn't look like any of these are actually that helpful. I was gonna be like, wait, do these actually have, like, tangible benefits for getting the achievements? Whoops. I'm just dropping these like a moron, aren't I? I want to use them. Not just squander them. Okay, that's better. Alright, let's save again. And then let's straight shot out. go as far as we can go. Pretty much almost run out of oxygen. And then, hopefully be able to get what we need in there. So I'm not finding anything terribly interesting over here. We will have to worry about things getting frosty. I guess if I wanted to, I could always... No, we can traverse a lot more distance this way. Because, yeah, we're a hell of a lot closer than we were previously. By the halfway point. Because this time I'm not, like, looping around and look at stuff. I don't think I want to put the oxygen balloon directly next to one of those. It might still freeze my visor over, though. Okay, there's a heat lamp over there. Was beeline for that. I was considering putting it near the heater, but this is like within a short distance. Okay, let's go top off and then get back into the frozen zone. There's also that down there that I'll want to check out. Okay, so it looks like topping off was pointless. Yeah, it's like a proximity thing. I'm not entirely sure. There's just random, like, frozen zones. And if I get over here, it'll just, like, randomly unmelt. I don't know why. Apparently this game
a
you can
cemetery
both...
of rescue shuttles. The evacuation zone is very close, but the amount of debris is far from encouraging.
So apparently for this game, you will actually be able to, expand the station. And, okay,
it is highly recommended that you not touch the glass fragments with your hands. Tiny splinters are able to pierce the thin fabric of the spacesuit and cause a slight death attack.
Okay, so we can grab glass. Need a crowbar for that. Still didn't find any oxygen, but at least we found some, I don't think I'm gonna make... This is gonna hurt. I might want to make multiple of these. I don't know how our resources are going to do. Okay, well, let's top off. This time I'm not going to waste any time going into the frozen sections. Yeah, I don't see any oxygen in the area, which is unfortunate. I was hoping there'd be like a secure lockup. We've got the we got the glass, which we need. But I was hoping I'd be able to find like a reliable source of oxygen somewhere in here. But yeah, so apparently we'll eventually be able to expand the station and build vehicles. That'll be nice. I like where this game is going, especially for the early game, but after a certain point, being shackled by oxygen is going to be more of an inconvenience than anything, like, terribly compelling. I forgot and just touched them. Looks like there's still a lot more over there. But yeah, we're not actually finding anything useful or interesting. Okay, so we're just gonna reload. There is nothing here, and I just found some more. I just found more more glass, which I don't think we need. We only needed 3. So we're probably gonna want to go to the other section and check for paint next, because I'm not finding it around here. Neither that nor lead. But the lead situation might be remedied if I actually looked into some other resources. I really wish you could actually put, like, custom waypoints on things. Like, it'd be so nice if you could mark a location to come back to. Be like, yo, this is something I want to be able to reach. That'd be a nice, mechanic. But then again, eventually if we just get vehicles, then we won't have to worry about running out of oxygen while we're around. Like, this game is very Subnautica-y with that. Like, you know, in the beginning, you're constrained to the surface, you more or less have to, you're constrained to the surface, you pretty much have to, you know, stick to certain locations, otherwise you're going to get crushed or died or bitten to death or any number of things. But yeah, if we had the ability to, like, just make even the smallest of basic, like, shuttlecraft that I could zoom around in, that would be lovely. Because it would make my life, you know, exploration-wise a lot easier. What is with this dramatic music? It is... like, I feel like the Demon Lord's on his way. Okay, so let's save. So, oh, right. We have our lead paint, potentially. Can I make the helmet? Okay. Yeah, let's just make it. Yeah, I'd like to get my hands on a new, oh. To actually equip the flashlight. I'd like to get my hands on a new propulsion system, but no idea exactly when that's going to happen. I don't think we need any more glass than what we've got. I'll just transfer that, and we'll just think about it at a later date. Okay. I don't have any music playing on any of my other screens. Okay, there's this up here. I'm just going to kind of take a look at a couple of the miscellanea as we go by. I'm assuming most of these places aren't filled out very well. And there's, like, nothing in them. Like, there's some really interesting looking stuff, but it might just be too far away with the way the game is, like, currently made. Because, yeah, I feel like this game should be a series of minor inconveniences more than anything else. Let me guess, more honey? Yeah, just honey. You know, a series of minor inconveniences as opposed to, how do I describe it? I think we'll make it. Might be a bit tight. Might take some damage, but whatever, we'll be okay. And maybe you can mine lead. Yeah, that's something I'll have to look into. I'm hoping that over there has paint in it. We're gonna take some damage on this, aren't we? This hurts. Okay, come on. There we go. It does look like I can dismantle these. I'm kind of curious what that'll do. Okay, do we save now? Let's keep exploring. We haven't actually done anything interesting here. But yeah, I might be able to mine lead in one of these, but we still have to find paint. But yeah, if I had it my way with this game, you would have kind of like 3 or 4 stages. The oxygen, I think, should be a little bit less restrictive so early on. Like, relatively restrictive, but like, as it stands, like, I can't actually explore. Yeah, look at all of this. It's probably paint, but I can't do anything with it. You know, a little bit less restrictive and more, like, immediate upgrades. Or, alternatively,
A large
more...
accumulation of toxic colorant has been discovered. If you find a container with this substance, you may receive irreversible brain damage and also improve the anti-radiation protection of the spacesuit.
Yeah, okay. So we're in the right spot. What I might want to do is just put down another oxygen thing around here, because, yeah, this looks like it's got paint in it. This is really neat looking. But yeah, I'm gonna run out of health and die. I just wanted to take a look at it for a second.
It looks like a tank with paint.
Yeah. Okay. So we're gonna reload and make a make another oxygen situation. Oh, do I not have any more aluminum? Did I really get rid of it all already? Alright, let's go find some aluminum. And maybe find some lead while we're there. Or maybe lead paint. But yeah, so if like, the way the game worked was, you're slowly but surely over the course of the game expanding, like, safe zones that you can, like, move between freely. I think that actually would be a really, really solid way of, like, making the game work. Let's deal with the electricity. But, like, finding and unlocking safe zones, or, like, fixing up, like, rooms and stuff in these sections, like, that would actually work really well. And so it's less about, like, after a while, it's less about, like, keeping your oxygen supplies going, and more about just, like, you know, increasing the radius of like, your territory. I guess having a ship would do it too, but I think it would be kind of more fun. Okay, small silver nodes. Oh, you mean like this thing? That's actually aluminum. We'll check it, but I'm betting it's just going to be more aluminum. Yeah.